It's a shame that it was so long for me to get here because I love deserts. But I'm only just getting here at pretty much the end of the game. So that does make it attractive for me, honestly. To maybe I choose to start in the desert next time, if I play again. This has already taken me like 90 something hours to play. I'm not likely to get the opportunity to do it again. I could essentially speedrun it, but this final phase just takes forever. I could get to this phase much quicker, that's for sure. There were various times when I spent so long not really achieving anything in particular. Okay, that's the edge of the world. I can see the ocean. Let's actually go that far. Yes, I'm wasting a bit of time, and I should be doing other things. Like making things, or setting things up to make things, rather, that will take a long time. But if I can at least scout out where the edge of the world is, then that'll help in where I place radar towers and stuff in future. This is a good example as well of what I was saying about how the world is bigger than you realize, because like back there I thought, oh, there's the edge of the world, that's not very far. It's about, yeah, 5 lengths of power line longer than I expected. These islands are very large. I expected more wrecks actually around here. I'm slightly disappointed. Oh, there's a Soma sloop. Perfect. Oh. Visit each starting area biome once. Hey. Ah, when it explodes, it does damage. I was going to say, it shouldn't have damaged me. Now I know why. Interesting. So, okay, I guess this is a starting biome, like I suspected. There's a Mercersphere down here too. And it seems I only just now got, I guess I was along the border, I only just now got deep enough into it for it to count. Anything out on this little island here? Not really. Power slug. Do I have any blue? I have a blue one on me, that's fine. Oh, there's a wreck over there. Honestly, the addicting part of this game, for me, is, I mean, yeah, a bit of it is the progression of the making stuff and the factory side of things. Most of it is the exploration side of things. I can't reach, wire is too long. We can place power lines in the water. I don't like placing power lines in the water because I think it looks silly, but we can, so I will. Yeah, so this is a low tier wreck. Reinforced iron plates. Stators. Yeah, this is only a tier 2 wreck. This is one you're expected to find much earlier. The music is different. I haven't been to this place before, so I didn't realize that there was different music in different areas. Very nice. Okay. I should turn the music volume up. Shouldn't have taken me that long to realize that. I've just spent so long in like the swamps and stuff. There's just a blue power slug under that rock pile. Okay, there's going to be so much more along this coastline. Time to head back. Soma sloop in the middle of the lake. Surrounded by poison plants. Making like a pentagram. So if I look at the map now, right, so that's the edge of the world. Radar towers. So if I put a radar tower on the northern side of this lake, maybe, we go directly north. Oh, in fact, I don't care whether or not it's where it should be. This is a perfect place for it. Oh, that'll be the edge of the world on this corner, actually. Never mind. This won't be... Oh, there's a soma sloop over there, too. This won't be a good place for it, but I'm going to put one down anyway if I'm allowed to. Organization? I can. Good. Fire it up. Oh, maybe it's not the edge of the world over where... It looks like sand dunes, so I thought that would be the end, but no. And that's actually a pretty acceptable overlap, too. Nice. Okay, so the world does keep going. Alright, and there's 6 soma sloops in the area. Well, I can see one of them. And we're about to collect it, so 5. And there's a Mercersphere somewhere. Over that way. I don't want to keep going that way further, though. Oh, there's one this way, too. Never mind. Probably on the top of that hill over there. Nope, never mind. In the middle of nowhere. Oh, it's right here. You can't see them very well from above, it must be said. Not unless it's dark. Okay, now there's none. Soma sloops? No. Power slug, though. There was another wreck that I saw from the distance when I was up there, but I'm not sure where that was now. There's another spire. Okay, another Mercersphere up here. So we'll come this way first. Surface is too uneven. No, it's not. Alright, there's a wreck in the middle of poison. Right, of course. And let's slap that down right next to the thing in case it needs power. And then go up there, and then we can connect back up to where we were. Alright. A lot of extra unnecessary scouting. Never mind. Reinforced plates. I hate it when it's poison just because it's hard to see, but I can't be bothered destroying them all because I'm probably not going to care too much. Oh, it's even just operational? Wow. Alright. Concrete. Okay, I don't even really care about picking up these resources, to be perfectly honest. Yeah, this is an early game one. If you started in this region, that would be one of the first wrecks you probably find, I guess. Okay, I think from here we want to head back to base, right? Somehow. I'm not sure what the best way to get there is going to be. There's another Mercersphere over there, so I guess we zigzag our way across the pillars first. Cool looking land bridge over there. Nope, another one this way. Oh, it's going to be down, isn't it? Oh, it's right here, in fact. Easy. Zigzag our way across here. Interesting sort of archway thing here with some rocks in the middle that just begging me to destroy. Oh, I'm so stupid. There is a wheel. I thought you were going to have to like right click, but that just switches between. You left click. I'm so stupid. Why did I not think to try that? Well, now I know. Ah, it's just power slug. Okay. But there is a soma sloop around here somewhere. Must be down. Oh, there's the heatsink rig again. So we've come full circle, pretty much. Wasn't as much as a circle as a spiral, but... Go across there and then from there down here. Is there a cave? Probably. Where is it? Must be a cave around here somewhere. I don't have any cable. Wow, okay, I'm out of cable. That's definitely a sign for me to go back to base. That's funny. Well, we can limp across to our power network over here. Okay, and then the Soma Sloop is somewhere down here, so yeah, it must be underground. That's fine. We have done a good amount of scouting. We have 18 more of those, which means we have enough to make our final investigation, I think. Okay, we're out of range of the Soma Sloop. There's no others. Mercersphere, there is something. Something around here. Oh. In the most obvious place possible, and I've no idea how I missed it the first time I was around here. And I'm going to run out of power, but thankfully I have my good old-fashioned springy legs. Good. And now I do have power running somewhere around here, I thought, to get back. Maybe not. Well, we can just do some good old-fashioned exploration. Okay, there's another one that way. We're not going that way. We're going this way. And now there isn't anything. Let's look for Soma Sloops again. Ooh. Immediate response. Oh, it's going to be up the tree or something, isn't it? Probably. And I don't have any cable to get up there. Okay, we have power again. Yeah, it's definitely up the tree. Okay. Do we have enough power to get there? Just. Nice. Whee! Good. 9 Soma Sloops, so now it's just 1 in order to make the power amplifier thing that I forget the correct name of. Twitch offered affiliate. Got to decide if you want it, because that would make you want to stream more. I'm not sure if you can once you're working again. You'll find a way. If you have qualified, just, yeah, you take it, right? Why would you not? Because they generally don't revoke it again, as far as I'm aware. But, yeah, making you want to stream again, just try and schedule it. Like, I try and do at least 1 a week. I've been doing 2 a week. It's not work that's the problem. It's personal life. Trying to work it around doing other things with family is the problem. I could also do it late at night, to be fair, but that's when I prefer to have my own time. And you never know what the future might hold, so it's a case of, well, if you qualify now, grab it, because it's like a rolling monthly thing, right? You've got to hit that window to qualify. So if you qualify now, there's no guarantee you will another time. So take it while it's there, and then you can worry about building a schedule some other time. Oh, seems I had too much quartz crystals in there. At least it told me. Let's go... grab some more of these, because why not? Oh. It's like YouTube is my next goal, is if I can qualify for at least the first tier to monetize, that would be nice. I've got the 500 subscribers now. I now need, like... Ooh, that's interesting. That transition doesn't quite work. I now need enough watch hours, which is awkward. And again, it's a case of, well, once you qualify, that's the important thing, and then you activate it, essentially, as soon as you can. And hey, maybe you find that, alright, I can carve out 2 nights a week that you can stream for a couple of hours at a time. You know, it doesn't necessarily need to change your schedule. Gives you a good reason to do so, but no reason necessarily that you would. I don't want to put more into you just yet. Actually, heat sinks can go back in there. Casings can all go in there. Okay, now I have too many casings on me and nowhere to put them. That's a problem. Okay, you can be Soma Slooped again. Yellow power slug, because why not? Because I've got you on me anyway. Screws can go over here because it'll almost certainly need them soon enough. Ah, yeah. Yeah, because you've run out of them. I forgot to top them up before I left, that's right. Oh well. Yeah, because you need more crystal oscillators anyway. Am I still doubling you? Yes, I am. I probably shouldn't now. I don't think I need to anymore. Research. So we need a couple of hundred of these. And some Mercispheres. Oh, do we have enough or are we still a couple short? Oh, 27 out of 23. Perfect. Bang. 5 stacks in the depot now. Lovely.
Dimensional expansion finalized to 500%. Despite further efforts, parts could not be broken down further than their elementary particles, nor could the storage become more dense without the particles spontaneously reacting with one another and losing their deconfined state. Yet somehow more matter can now be stored in the same dimension.
We sang our growth song because we like your shallow efforts.
Okay.
Up and down are a shallow illusion. Up and down disappear in the deep.
That is very thoughtful, I think. I appreciate the attempts at sharing scientific knowledge, however perhaps we should wait until we have a more optimal way of exchanging data.
I love that I can get 1 purple one to 10 power shards now. So that'll give me the 500 that I... oh no, 100 that I need. Also our superposition thing's probably finished. We've probably got 100 of those, so we can send that away. And we can close off this episode by being depressed about what I need for my next stage. Because that's probably what's going to happen. Let's put those sheets in there. How are you going? Are you still around there? Oh, you've actually increased. Interesting. Even though you're still paused. Alright. Oh yeah, because you've been producing 60 per minute. Yeah. There's the 100 that I need. I just need a lot more of them, that's all. Bang. Big red button. Thunk.
Milestone reached. Instant travel between chosen locations will be possible as soon as the main and satellite portals.
Yeah, now we have
are
teleporting.
prepared. Do not ask me how it works. Not because I don't understand dimensional dispersal theory and the cross-warp applications of liminal peer-regulated parallel fibrillator nanocelles, for example. But because you do not need to know.
Yeah.
You go in one end, you come out the other.
It's a door.
It's a door. Thankfully, the construction of project part number 12, the ballistic warp drive, can be automated and requires no manual input from you, so I'd say we're relatively safe. If you disagree about my assessment of your capabilities, you are free to attempt a study and replication of either portal or warp technology.
Okay, so we need
After you're
more
done
of those.
with project assembly.
Massive power draw during startup and usage. Power draw and use increases with travel distance. Makes sense. Link startup will take time. And you need to deliver sufficient singularity cells. Will cause the link to destabilize, basically. Okay. So we'd also have to know how to make the singularity cell. Which, funnily enough, we need for this, of course. Alright, and we're going to need more of these again. Knew it. Okay. Yep, should have known. Well, we have 6, I think. It's not really enough. We need 200. Actually, we need 100 because, you know, doubling. Okay, and then we'll have plenty of dark matter crystals, and then we'll need 50 of those. That's actually not too bad, all things considered, except for the singularity cell, which uses nuclear pasta. And you need 5 for each one. So that would be another 1,000. Oh, actually, no, because it's 1 to 10. Okay, good. And then it's a 5 to 1, which will actually be a 5 to 2. So if we only need 100 of the others, then we'll only need 500 of those, which means it's only 50 of the singularity cells, which if we double that, means we only need 25 of the nuclear pasta. Okay, so that's not so bad. It's just a lot of things that we're still going to have to double. So we can start work, I think, on this first of all to make sure I have what I need of those. But we need the engines again. Yes, this is where we go all the way back to needing the engines again. I have a few spare, but I don't think I have that many. How many are we going to need? 5 to make 100? Need the ingredients for 50? 5 50s is 250. Do we have 250 of them? I don't think so. And if not, what do we need to make them? We have 6. Okay. We have 6, not 250. So it's 122 iterations of these. Oh, but it's times 2. So 244 makes 244, yeah. So 244 smart plating. How much smart plating do we have? Quite a bit. 1, 2, 3. That's 200. That's 250. Alright. So we have all of that we need. So that's good. I don't have any motors on me right now. One of all the things that I didn't pick up through all of my wreck diving, motors was one of them, strangely. Alright. And then we're going to want to clear out... Well, let's put those in first, get that going, and then I need 2 of these channels. So we're going to need to clear out the aluminium, I think. Or just feed these in equally. So let's just do that and split that way. And then we'll do the good old-fashioned way of feeding in half and half that I used to do way back when. Back when we were much less efficient about anything that we did. Ah, the good old days. Alright. Let's do that. And that should work to create all of the modulations that I need, I think. Okay, well, I think that is probably where we're going to finish it at this stage. Because there's not much more that we can do right now. We should probably reposition the creation of radio control modules over here where we make our oscillators instead. We could also put casings in here alongside the sheets just for now, just to get them out of my inventory. We can now look at doing this as well. Because we have the hard drives. Oh, I have that. Bonk bonk. And turbo fuel I put into here. So we can get turbo rifle ammo. Nice.
Turbo rifle ammo unlocked. The pioneer ammo of choice when obstacles are numerous and time is short. Panic and imminent death often negatively affect human accuracy, so this ammo meets the human experience with fixed efficiency.
Brilliant. I kind of want to unlock rocket fuel immediately, but let's not be impatient. So we could just go grab some aluminium and make the canisters to unlock that right now, but I think I'll be patient and leave that for next time. And we'll aim to just clear off our entire tech tree next week. Because we should also be able to get started on that. And once we make those singularity cells, you know, it's 5 extra ticks to give us what we need of that. And then we can have the alien power matrix. Whatever that is. Does it say what it is? Used to enhance the output of the... Oh, okay, so it's an extra thing. It's basically to overclock the power augmenter. Interesting. Because, yeah, you can't so much do that. That's crazy. Alright. That'll be interesting. So I guess we do make one of those next time. And then we see what we can do with it. Well, let's scan a hard drive for now. We'll keep 2 of them aside, but... Meanwhile... Blueprints and peak efficiency. I will be able to clear that off almost immediately, actually. We'll select that, and we'll worry about starting that next time. Right, another really productive session, that's for sure, in terms of our research and our production. Now we just know it'll take quite a long time to do everything, I think. I mean, we haven't actually started production of our part 3 yet. We've started to get some things in order for it. We have the superposition oscillators. We have the magnetic field generators. We do still require the neural quantum processors. But at least we have the parts to make those now, so that needs the time crystals, which is fine. We can put aside an amount of time crystals that we need for other things. The supercomputers, okay, we've got a bunch of those in reserve. Maybe we should double those again, I don't know. And then trigons, which we have plenty of. So we can get started on that, at least. And we only need to make 64 of them, because then if we double the production of those to make 128, and then double the production of these, then that makes the 256. Which means we only need 128 of these or these, which we already have of those. And the dark matter residue just gets turned into crystals, basically. Which we already have happening. We just feed it into the system. We might even be able to work out how many oscillators that we need and stop production of those and pivot to production of these. So yes, we haven't started production of them yet, but we're close. And then it'll just be a matter of time and how long it takes to make each individual thing. But as long as we soma sloop what we can, which means that maybe we don't do the power thing just yet. We'll see. All in all, once again, our view from our lookout tower hasn't changed all that much, but only because our extra production is behind the archway. And our turbo fuel is over yonder, somewhere over the not so much rainbow. Well, we're going to be busy next time, that's for sure, and I think we're getting pretty close. Maybe it'll just be one more weekend. I don't know. It'll be maybe 2, 3 more streams, and I think we might be done. It'll be more than 100 hours, that's for sure, especially since I wasted so much time early on, and then spent time just unnecessarily investigating like sulfuric acid and nuclear power and stuff like that. That's how you learn. And railways. I really didn't need to worry about railways. But I think we should come into probably the 120 hour mark. I'm thinking maybe 110, something like that. I don't know if that's good. For a first time playthrough, that feels good for a game like this. Certainly got my money's worth anyway. We'll pick this up next time. For now, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you then.